We have DCSS 0.26 really trunk at this point, as they have made a few particularly silly changes since the tournament. Hello, Stallion. Welcome to the stream. This is a conduct run. We are pretty deep into the conduct run, and I will paste the rules, I guess you could call them. Versaire has requested that we play a Vampire Enchanter, which we were when we started this game. We have to kill as many things as possible by stabbing alone, and if that's either not possible or just not feasible or not convenient, I can attack with a dagger if I feel like it, and it doesn't have to be a stab kill, just I should be going for that as much as possible. Can't use any necromancy, doesn't say that in the text, but can't use any summons either, or at least not high-level summons. Essentially, as far as spells go, I'm supposed to be sticking to, I guess you could say, mind-affecting things. So we are using Discord. Gotta worship Okawaru, as you can see, we're doing that. Have to spend as much time in Bloodless as possible. We've been doing that the whole game. Less of a hurdle than it used to be, since we do regenerate as long as monsters aren't around. And it has to be at least a 9-rune run, which we have 6. We have 6 of them, and we've been trying to do Pandemonium. I had the idea of going into Tomb, but for a variety of reasons, I don't think that's going to happen. Summon small mammals is okay. Yeah, we're a bit late in the game for that to be all that useful, but he also said that technically Crystal Spear was okay. He was both joking and not, I suppose, because it's considered in his mind, it's considered to be a dagger, just one that you throw at people. But of course, this is a level 8 spell in 2 schools that we're not particularly good at. Hello, Strider. What's up, man? Yeah, our aptitude in conjurations is -3. 0 in Earth is pretty good, but yeah, we're going to stick with what we're doing, which is essentially being a melee guy. These skills are very awkward. You certainly wouldn't see me go 27 short blades on an ordinary game, but because of the fact that we have to do so much stabbing, this is just how it shook out due to the sort of interesting nature of the challenge. Now, we found something last session that's really quite strong, which is we found a spectral dagger, which is a relatively new brand that lets me sort of create stabbing opportunities whenever I want to. Just by attacking things, because it's going to summon a dude to help me out. We're going to teleport away from this stuff, actually, because I don't feel like dealing with a holy brand attack right now. And I didn't want to take the Abyss exit out. We do have the Abyssal Rune. So yeah, we can melee, and as you can see, it causes distraction stabs. One thing we can do is just Discord here and walk away, you know? What I really don't want to do is end up in these long knockdown, drag-out fights in Pandemonium, because I don't regen, you know? So we'll just keep magic mapping. I don't think I need to bother picking up this Potion of Flight. We already have the Demonic Rune, so I can just kind of go from floor to floor. Will I kill the Pandemonium Lords or just grab the rune and run? You know, that is a great question. I feel like we could probably kill the Pan Lords with distraction stabs, depending on which ones they are. Or with nets, actually. I don't really want to deal with Lobon. Let's take this telly. Uh-oh. We're gonna fog. And just walk away from this stuff. If I'm lucky... Okay. This guy didn't notice me until I was far enough away that, you know, didn't matter. Let's blink. I am trying to cast Discord, and we succeeded on one of these guys. We're gonna need a little help here. So, welcome to Glork's Vlog's floor. Maybe I'm not gonna get any help today. Alright, I'll do this. There we go. It's a little cramped in here, but I suppose that's for the best. I wonder if I can berserk my hell beast. Yeah, I can. Except it doesn't actually haste or might him. I'm curious. You know what? What am I doing? I have Dig Wand. Oh, how wonderful. This is considered to be... Wow! Wow, okay, it just straight up lies to me. That's cute. It can be dug through. Don't lie, bro. It can be dug through, sure. There's, like a special version of the regular rock tiles, which, in this case are the Pandemonium tiles, that just, like, looks normal but actually cannot be dug through. So, no kill hole for me today. That's a bit unpleasant. Gonna get a couple stabs here, and then... Epic lie? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let's check out... Let's just look up Glork's here. He does have Dispel Undead, so... we probably don't want to try to melee his ass. On the other hand, we could just wait until he summons a whole lot of executioners and then use like a Vuln scroll and then you know, just go ahead and cast Discord. I'd like to get a stab here if possible. Nope. So I cannot be tormented, but oh god, there he is. Hello, friend. Our defenses aren't terrible, but they aren't exactly what I want to have when I'm fighting executioners, you know. We're just not quite there. It would be nice if I was, but I'm not. I find it kind of funny that there basically isn't a Zot clock here. What on earth was that spooky thing? Well, that was Glork's Lock, the Panlord, I assume is what you were looking at. Which is a unique enemy. In Pandemonium there are 5 runes, 4 of which are guarded by special Panlords, which are the same each time. This is Glork's Lock's floor, which is largely, it won't necessarily be the same layout, but I don't think, but it will have the same types of monsters, and it will have the same boss, who is a guy who can dispel undead, he can torment, he can summon executioners, and in general is just kind of a pain in the ass. Ordinarily I would just sort of net him and kill him, but because we are a bloodless vampire, and due to the rules of the challenge we stay a bloodless vampire forever, I wonder how much damage he can do to me. Curiously they, well, hold on, let me check out their beautiful bug here and look at this very dark number that doesn't show up unless I highlight it. Yeah, he can do 75 damage a turn to me, which is a lot. Nets give stabs, sort of. I don't think nets by themselves give stabs, but nets seem to regularly cause distraction, which allows for stabs. The problem is that because he can do so much damage to me every turn, it's kind of an issue. trying to... Okay, we'll teleport, I guess. I'm burning through my tellies, unfortunately. There's just too many executioners, man. We are simply not there when it comes to our defenses, which is interesting because we're about to... You know what I should do? I should start being a little smarter and using... I should start using heroism versus those guys. I'll be fine if I do that, because my defenses will be just high enough to probably make it work. Let's find out. I go to 41 AC, 31 EV. That's not so bad. We could even finesse if I felt like it. Yeah, that works out. Anyway, if I don't kill Glork's Flock, or any of the other Panlords guarding runes here, those specific Panlords will be so mad at me if I take their rune that they will chase me down through other floors of Pandemonium and to the on the orb run itself. So it is in my interests, if possible, to finish the job, you know? I just let Discord do some work for me there. Hold on, I'm gonna heroism again. I have to sort of press the asterisk key on my keyboard and then a direction. There we go, we got a stab. Pandemonium floors, I believe, will spawn stuff forever. I don't really want to be here just messing about, but at the same time, I want to make sure I come at this thing from a safe angle, so to speak. But it looks like the only way in is through here, so whatever. Okay, we're going to heroism. We're going to actually charm this Storm Dragon Simulacrum. Come on, stab. Nope. Nope. There we go. That wasn't a stab. I wanted it to be, but no such luck. How are we doing on resources? Oh, hey, that's an artifact. That's pretty awful. I mean, don't get me wrong, this Slate +2 is cool, but it's a +0 pair of gloves with Dex -5. I can't bear to lose the defenses on this character. Okay, here's my boy. He seems to be very happy to banish. I forgot that he had abjuration, so curiously that will work on the spectral weapon from the... It's very strange, I suppose, but whatever. Let's finesse. Yeah, you wouldn't think that would work on a summon from a special weapon brand, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, let's Sword of Yarion. Let's swing. Alright, there's Glork's Flock. Again, 75 damage per turn, but I can just walk backwards through my allies if a big problem develops. So let's open up by, let's see, do I want to copy him or do I want to copy one of his boys? He hits for 45, says for 10 plus 30, but he hits a bunch of times. This guy's defenses are bad, so we want to copy his little buddy here. Okay. Alright, and now believe it or not, I want him to step down. I think I'm going to go ahead and Condenser Vein based, okay. Notice I haven't blown one of my hastes. We've used only renewable resources in terms of piety, not my little 3 haste potions. He's netted. Let's see if we can't kill him before he does too much damage to us. So we hit him. We did not get a stab. Unfortunately, there is a chance that you don't. We missed, so we didn't get a stab there. Hit him. We didn't get a stab there. He abjures me. As long as he's abjuring, he's not, you know, he's not dispelling undead, so that's okay. We netted the Cursed Skull. I didn't really want to do that, but hey, there's a stab. He didn't die. There's a stab. He's dead. Cool. Let's see if we can't get a stab on the Cursed Skull. Nope. How am I missing with my stats? I mean, you would be surprised. You know, this guy still has a 7% chance to evade me, even though he only has 1 pip of evasion. And yeah, I mean, he had a net on him, but it's still not 0%. You know, it's kind of annoying. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. Accuracy is just kind of messed up in DCSS. It is what it is, you know. There's a 2.5% chance to critically miss, yeah. Even if a guy is, like, writhing on the ground in front of you in a net. Hey, doesn't he? What's up, man? Anyway, that's our first, I wouldn't say that's our first Pan rune, but it is our first Pan Lord, named Pan Lord rune on this character, so... We got Demonic rune before, but that doesn't really count, because it doesn't have a named Pan Lord by it. Or guarding it, I should say. Okay, we found Cerebov's floor. We got the giant castle. Sometimes there's like a miniature castle with it, but we just got the one big castle this time. Maybe I'll raid the whole thing. We have RF++. Is there an Ice Pan Lord that wears a Santa hat? There is a Hell Lord named Antaeus, and on Christmas he gets a Santa hat, and I think he gets renamed to Santa Claus or something. That's on the Frost floor of Hell, though, not Pandemonium. There is a vaguely icy and sort of stormy floor of Pandemonium as well, but that's Lon Lobon. He's more of a magic guy. Let's Discord all these fellas. Discord those guys, let them fight each other. Wow, these, they don't want to give me a break. It feels pretty bad to be having problems fighting Balrogs at this point. Normally I would be steamrolling these dudes. I should probably Heroism, huh? It feels weird because I have 41 AC and 2 pips of RF, so I feel like I shouldn't be taking this much damage, but I guess it's just a lot of stuff. Resistant to poison, boo. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, maybe I will burn a telly. Stuff all sees invisible. Ordinarily, I would probably be just ice blasting myself here, but with my HP such as it is, it's probably a bad idea. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, doesn't he? This is a true gamer moment. Well, we can't be tormented. Remember that. Well, there are certain enemies where poison remains useful. It's just pretty rare. Wow, my spectral weapon showed up on the Zot trap. It doesn't trigger the trap though, apparently, so great. Sure wish we had more teleport scrolls. Having 4 is it's quite low. What I need to do is be a bit more careful. Wand of paralysis, okay. You know what's happening. I know why I'm taking so much damage. It's the spectral weapon. I'm taking extra. You know? Because the spectral weapon makes me take damage and they're doing AoE attacks. That explains everything. It's coming from my spectral dagger, bro. Which is apparently just a brand that you could get from brand weapon scrolls now. Well, it's awful, but it's also cool because for this particular challenge, it's pretty good because I can now trigger stabbing opportunities by virtue of having a relatively crappy ally with me all the time, and it just kind of gives me more damage, which is nice. So for the sake of the rules of this challenge, I think it's one of the best things I could have found, but certainly it's creating issues on this floor. Oh god, how many Balrogs are going to show up? The answer is all of them, I guess. You know what this character needs? He needs regen. You know what doesn't exist anymore? Regen. I almost feel like I'm on a hell floor trying to regen before the hell effects get me. Just use Vamp Train, bro. Yes. Let me get right on that. Okay, I'm gonna try to stab this guy. Nope. Come on, distraction. See, I'm very lucky he didn't decide to start hellfiring me, because you know what would do even more damage to me than usual? Hellfire. Because of my spectral weapon. Nice. So I don't know where Serabov is. I think he could be in either the left or the right. Hello. Let's let them soften him up a bit. It's not impossible that he dies, actually, but it's just not likely. I don't really want to be in this hallway. I want to be in a place where I can easily use vision tricks, you know, walking up here to keep a brimstone fiend up there from seeing me, things like that. Wow, did they really kill the fiend? Nah, of course not. Nice. There we go. That's what I was hoping would happen. Just a one-shot on the brimstone fiend. Doesn't happen often, but when you can make that happen, it's quite good. What's my cloak? Cloak of Amar. Well, I don't need a cloak of poison resist. There are loot piles in here, so in the side that Serabov's not on, you might as well go through it if you're not, you know, if you feel like there's something your character could gain. I was mostly looking for consumables. It's also loot in these little corners, which I think I'm gonna go try to grab because I feel greedy on this character. Instead, we just get books. In a prior version, the box of beasts would have been pretty cool to find, but unfortunately, doesn't work like that anymore. Where you could stack a bunch of them. Hey, Dazzling Broadaxe, just for fun, we're gonna identify this. I was just curious if it would be like a +12 of speed, but turns out just +5 of Vorpal. That'd be a pretty good endgame weapon, though, I must admit. Probably have something better by now, though, even on an axe guy. Okay, let's think about this before I just rush in here. How am I going to kill Serabov? His Firestorm is going to be extra nasty. We'll only have 2 resistance potions. It's probably worth blowing a haste here, I suppose. I don't remember if he's nettable, but I bet you the answer is no. Shoot it until it dies. Nice. Okay, there's our boy. Immune to nets. Yeah, he's too fat. He has gained far too much weight for me to trap him in a net. His enormous bulk will simply resist. He's also, whoops, I did not mean to whatever I just did. Nothing appears to happen. I must have tried to paralyze him. Yeah, so he's immune to magic. Infinite willpower. As the dumb as the game says these days. Well, gosh, an anti-magic weapon would be pretty ideal here, but we wouldn't really be able to do a whole lot of damage to him. We really just need to get stabs on him through distraction. Honestly, no. No, I think what's happening here is if we're going to take this rune, I think we just have to take the rune and leave. Yeah, there's no anti-magic. I think I'm just going to have to live with the fact that Mr. Firestorm Man's going to be chasing me. I don't see me safely killing this dude, especially with the Spectral Dagger. It's possible. I mean, it's not impossible. Just join Trog, bro. Not allowed. Did they take away, oh no. Maybe I could tuck dance him. Just kidding, I think that, yeah, that's MR resisted, so apparently having a lot of willpower stops me from taking his weapon away. Well, we could Phantom Mirror him. He's not a terribly great Phantom Mirror target. Get that Berserk ability. Yes, that Bloodless Berserk. I mean, maybe if we Acid Wand him, get the debuff, and have the Might Potion up, we could just sort of plink damage him down a bit, you know? Huh. It's not a good situation either way. Let's take a step here. Yeah, I'm gonna... How many blink do I have? I have 1 scroll of blink. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna drink resistance. We're gonna try for the kill, I suppose. We're gonna drink the might. We're not gonna drink the haste. We're gonna heroism. We're gonna finesse. Cool. So we're resisted, we're mighted, we're heroismed, we're finessed. 3 points of fire resist. Will become 2 when he attacks me due to his super secret weapon here. And the Iron Shot, of course, could just own me, but we have a shield. I'm going to trust in that to keep me from getting owned too badly. I think we're going to Condenser Vein first. Actually, no, we're going to... Should I Horn first, maybe? I don't really want them shoving him around. Then again, I think he's too big for them to shove around. Let's Horn. Okay. Okay, let's, whoops. What the fuck just happened? Oh, I Condenser Vein. I didn't mean to do that. Wonderful. We will mirror him now. Okay, he's distracted. Can I get one? Okay, we got a stab. That's 4 exclamation points. I just really hope I don't get, like, double firestormed or whatever by my bro. But I attack at 0.2 speed right now, which is amazingly fast. Because of finesse. Of course, it's very bad that there's a Balrog here. Okay, we got a second stab. He's almost dead. Okay, that's not a third stab. I wonder if I should keep attacking him. I think I'm going to attack the Balrog so that my spectral weapon can actually do something. And we'll just only attack Cerebov if he's distracted, like right now. Cerebov drinks a potion. Cerebov is healed. That is really something. Okay, he's got the question mark. Attack. No stab, unfortunately. Got the stab on the Balrog. Why don't we do what I should have probably done a while ago, which unfortunately will not be a fast action, and use the acid. Okay, cool. Attack. We didn't get the debuff, but he's so close to being dead, I think I just want to get my many attacks. And there we go. There's the stab, and he's dead. It's not bad. That went pretty much as well as it could have gone. No complaints here. 6-pack of healing potions. He's ready for the party. Please don't have a brimstone fiend in here. Very good. Oh, hello, bro. See, I'm not very inclined to go over here because I won't be able to have my ally if I do. On the other hand, we can acid to death. Just kidding. Let's bail. Hey, Tony, what's up, buddy? You're not too late. You missed one, Panlord, Glorks of Lock. Oh, there it is. Here it comes. Here comes the pain. Oh, there we go. Got the stab. Alright. We only have to get one more rune. Yeah, you can pretty much count on Serabov's castle and other pan floors not having good loot. Like, it can have good loot, but it's just not very likely, you know? There's nothing really particularly guaranteed. There's a curing potion, but I don't care. I just want to leave this floor. Serabov's the only place that places any loot. Is that true? I thought there were a few, not too many, but a few tiles on the No-Legs floor that gave loot. But yeah, Serabov is the one that has like a huge pile. Okay, that's an exit. Very rare. Usually the exits go through the abyss, but that's fine. Just go right back in. We still have a lot of magic mapping. I'm just going to keep burning them. Based. Blank scroll. It'll tell me if I'm on a floor with a Panlord on it. Well, they all have Panlords, random ones, but it'll tell me if I'm on a floor with a rune. Which is why I've been happy to bounce from floor to floor. If I ever leave a floor with a rune on it, and it's not the demonic rune, I can never get that rune again. So, this is this goofy-ass Dig for Victory vault. There's actually a bunch of loot here, so if I was really, really hungry for loot, I guess I'd probably walk up here and take a look at what's there, but I'm very unmotivated to do that. Because what's going on here is there's like a whole bunch of extended enemies here, and some of them have the ability to dig through these walls. Hey, Versaire. Hey, no problem, buddy. But yeah, this is usually just like a horrible vault. You can do it. It's not as bad as the one with... It's definitely not as badly designed as the one with the Zot traps. In fact, if I'm being honest, I kind of like this one, but I just don't think we need to bother with it is all. I think we might end up burning ourselves out of more resources than we save. Well, hello, we got another very interesting Gamma Funk vault. I don't think I give a shit about this stuff either. Goodbye. Nice try, game. Okay. This is a good place to teleport. Yeah, sure, they make sense in Pan, I suppose. Hey, it's LeBron James, the exact floor I didn't want to be on. Okay, so LeBron has, Tornado. And he has Glaciate, which I assume hasn't changed despite the fact that the player has been robbed of Glaciate. So it's going to be sort of interesting to... Jesus Christ. The amount of damage I'm taking is just outrageous for somebody with RC++. It's the spectral weapon, man. Robbed, he says. Hey, I liked Glaciate. When I say robbed, I'm not saying that Absolute Zero is a weaker spell. Although it is in some sense, because you can't really aim it as well. Long cast Absolute Zero now. Oh no. I mean, it wouldn't be unwinnable. You just have to really have a lot of allies. And, that'd be like the only way to kill him. And even then, that would be questionable, I suppose, because of Tornado. Yeah, no, I actually disagree that, shit. I would disagree if someone said that they think that Absolute Zero is a strict upgrade on Glaciate. I mean, it's amazing, it's a really good spell, but... You know. Did that guy just appear? Did that guy just spawn in right here? Is that what just happened? Spectral weapons. Yeah, it's gonna get me killed, but the thing is that it's doing such a good job of giving me stabbing opportunities that it's really quite hard to not use it on this challenge, you know? But yeah, I mean, something as simple as like smoke demons with the steam are causing me issues because of it. Well, it's weird because I think the spectral weapon is immune to steam, but it's gotta have RF, right? Nice. Let's drink Flight. Even though this guy does have Airstrike, we're gonna try to... Nope! Okay. Don't Airstrike me too much, bro. There we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, so he's resistant to fire, which I believe means he's supposed to be immune to steam, and yet... I guess it was probably just the initial steam hit, which still does damage. These clouds, man, it's funny because blizzard demons are usually kind of a joke, but yeah. People wonder why I play this game so defensively, and here's a great example, you know. This little spectral weapon thing is a great offensive power for this character especially, but look how many problems it's creating for monsters that otherwise wouldn't be a problem, you know? Sort of interesting. Okay, here it is again. We're gonna try based. I probably shouldn't go for the stab here. Yeah. Yeah, let's just chill out and take out some of this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they end up blinking. That's fine. We'll just work our way through some of this popcorn. Silence? We still have silence. And silence is actually pretty good versus Titans, believe it or not. As long as you can take them in head-to-head melee. Likewise, these Draconians can do a lot of damage. Anybody still in GameStop stocks, by the way? I think the hedge funds are fighting back. Okay, LeBron's going to be in this room. What do we do about LeBron? See, he can heal himself, so... And he also casts Tornado. So it's kind of a huge issue to even try to fight him, but we might... Oh man, you know what we could do right now? I could burn a blink and try to get the stab. I could have also cast Blink from here. But you know what? I can't resist. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Bypassed that fight. R.I.P. LeBron James. A young baller. So I was trying to Discord a bunch so I could get out of here, because we have all the runes that we need per the challenge. Now, honestly, if I wanted to, I could probably do 15 runes with this and even stick with the restrictions and do it, but I sure don't want to do that. Okay, there doesn't seem to be an exit on this floor. A chaos dunk based. We're going to take the first exit we can find that doesn't lead to another pan floor, so we're going to magic map still. And, oh, there's an exit. Just going to go deeper. Exits show up more when you go deeper, so... Also, we already have the rune, which means we find exits really, really, really often, and there are some right now. So we pass through the abyss, back into the dungeon. Yeah, LeBron had a problem. Turns out Blink Scroll's really good when you're trying to be a stabber man. Feel like that was the MVP moment of this run. Alright, I guess it's going to be a pretty short stream today. Let me just check the uptime real quick. Maybe we'll do like an FTL or something after this. Alrighty, so I'm actually gonna save my telly. We're just gonna pick up the old orb and take this telly. Oh no! Yeah, it's 9 runes is what I was asked to do. See, we have Abyss. The 4 standard runes, 2 layer runes, vaults, and slime. And then we picked up 3 pandemonium runes. Okay, so I was saying oh no because I dropped my minus tally item, so it's gonna be a challenge to get across this thing. But it happened to work the first time, so cool. Normally I would be reticent to just walk away from this dude, but we are immune to torment, so pure skill. How about the 50 times I tried to jump across the one in tomb? You know what? I'm just gonna go up. The real challenge was just not swapping from dagger. Well, yeah, that was an issue for the entire run, but that's part of the rules of the challenge, so I mean, we stuck with it. We made it work. I have not swung with a non-dagger weapon the entire game. I do find it kind of funny that we found Wukad Mu and then never really found a use for it. I suppose if I had gone in the meme direction that he offered me of being allowed to cast LCS, then we would have had a path for it, but otherwise, I mean, how many times are you going to cast Discord, you know? Oops, all Ice Fiends. Yeah, it seems like it. It's the best item, or excuse me, the best enemy we really could have asked to have to fight on the orb run, so I can't complain. Wow, really non-spicy orb run. But, you know, it was a spicy enough run due to the self-inflicted challenges. We have 327 skills. How about that? Hexes, stealth, short blades. Very wacky run. Very very thematic. Had some ups and downs. The game just rolled over at the end. Well, the thing is that it was the spectral weapon really brought everything together, because for this challenge the biggest issue was creating stabbing opportunities, and We just didn't really have a way to do that, is the thing. And I could have, I could have gotten. He said that low-level summons were allowed, so I could have gotten summon small mammals or something, but those would have died so quickly. The spectral weapon looked like it was going down pretty often, and it was, but it was getting a few hits in, and it always swung at the same time as me. So the thing is, it was also being summoned without me spending an action to summon it. So in general, it just created more stabbing opportunities than summon small mammals ever possibly could have. And so once we got that, our offensive stuff was just sort of the problem was just sort of handled, So yeah, kind of a short session today, but yeah, no, I expected it to take a little longer for some reason. I probably should have just finished this last time I streamed. But yeah, that was the stealthy vampire challenge per Versaire and his request with channel points. Yeah, the problem with that, Tony, is I couldn't I couldn't possibly guarantee access to those items, really. I guess maybe with the right seed. Summoning quokkas against pan enemies. Hey, whatever it takes to make a stabbing opportunity. Yeah, I don't know, Heffy. Like I said, I've only been live for about an hour. A little less, in fact. I was actually planning on streaming longer, but maybe we'll it's too bad trading hours aren't open. I would live stream myself losing money on GameStop stocks. For every sub that I get, I buy another share of GameStop. No, I think I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually take a little break and get a little programming done, but maybe in about an hour or so I'll go live again and we will maybe get some FTL done. I see a hermit crab on the horizon. Yes, indeed. Anyway, yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed the Stealthy Vampire. Until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.